nothing else from my class, let it be this. If you don't have the magic, don't bother.
I've seen you be $500,000 up.
I've been up $2.5 million.
If I give you this money and you don't pay me back, I will kill your entire bloodline.
You have to go.
Because I've seen you in your other life?
I'm gonna kill that girl. Do you understand the gravity of your situation?
I know what I have to do.
Mark Wahlberg, The Gambler, rated R. Turtle Beach Ear Force Stealth 500X. Completely wireless Xbox One headset. Revolutionary surround sound. 50mm speakers. DTS surround sound modes. Ear Force Stealth 500X. Turtle Beach. Change your game.
tried to treat me like greater than toast me impossible. I cut a sucker in small chunks, make more rhymes than Michael Jordan makes slams. I'm slow, prerogative.
Oh, yeah. All right, who's ready to see the players for this event? Well, let me introduce them to you fine folks out there. First up, qualifying at final round, he brings his signature yet calculated Sagat style into Capcom Cup. Please make some noise all the way from London, representing Team Dignitas, Ryan Hart. You've seen him win EVO 2012. You've seen him win the 25th Anniversary Series. But his greatest win was winning the hearts of the American people. All the way from Korea, please make some noise for Infiltration. All right, qualifying at NorCal Regionals, he's known for his insane reactions and extreme damaging punishes. Please make some noise from Team Evil Geniuses, PR Balrog. All right, what happens when you combine ridiculous footsies, amazing reads, and pure beauty? You get your hometown hero, also from Team Evil Geniuses. Make some noise for Ricky Ortiz. You might have seen his performance most recently at DreamHack. He has one of the most frustrating styles to play against. One of the most solid Fei Longs, if not the most solid Fei Longs on the planet. Also from Team Razor and all the way from Japan. Please make some noise for Fudo. This next gentleman is currently considered the best Sagat in the world. Also finishing second place at damn near everything this year. Please make some noise all the way from Japan for Bonchan. All right, it's the man that everybody fears. He qualified at TFC, proving time after time that he is the best Zangief on the planet. All the way from Watts, California, make some noise for Snake Eyes. Go USA. All right. He may seem like a man of few words, but that's because he lets his Gin do all the talking for him. Your EVO 2013 champion, all the way from Singapore, also representing Team Razor. Make some noise for Xian. Qualifying from both the online series and winning the Brazil game show. He's here and he's real and he's ready to do work. Make some noise for Tutu. You simply cannot talk about fighting games in America without knowing who this legend is. Winning his first Evo at age 15, please make some noise from Team Evil Geniuses, Justin Wong! I've heard Rufus' theme too many times already. Some of you are here today because this man might have inspired you to pick up a joystick. There's a reason he has his own manga series. Qualifying at CPT Asia Finals, ladies and gentlemen, from Team Mad Cats, all the way from Japan, two-time Evo champion, Street Fighter IV champion, make some noise for the beast, Daigo! He thought he won the tournament already. All right, guys. All the way from France, it's your current Evo 2014 champion. Give it up for the god of Roseball, Luffy. All right, this next gentleman is currently considered and praised as the greatest Blanca out right now. Hopefully, TSA didn't give him any problems getting his gimmicks onto the plane, but he is here. Qualifying from Taito Station all the way from Japan, please give it up for Nishikin. This next gentleman is one of the original masters of Street Fighter IV, possessing an arsenal of characters including the cleanest kin across all continents. Qualifying at Southeast Asia Majors, also from Team Evil Geniuses, give it up for E.G. Momochi. Known to be the best Chun-Li in the business right now, this next gentleman is here because he wants to show what else France can truly offer. Qualifying at Versus Fighting 4, everybody make some noise for Valmaster. And our final competitor brings to Capcom Cup one of the most ridiculous guiles and decapres you may ever see. All the way from Florida, recently signed to Team Curse Gaming. Give it up for Knuckle Doom. All right, folks. As you can see behind me, you know it's real when we have legendary commentators Ultra David and James Chin in the building. So I'm going to hand it over to them. Boys, it's all on you now.
Is everybody ready for some Street Fighter? Woo! I'm James Chen.
What's up? I'm Ultra David. The cat's out of the bag on this one. Welcome to the Capcom Cup 2014. This is going to be ridiculous. I'm looking at the audience rather than the camera. This is piped in, which is great for us. It's the first time that we've been able to do this. I hope you guys enjoy. So, of course, we're going to have the 16 of the best Ultra Street Fighter 4 players from around the world. We just had the introductions.
Yep. I mean, it's from everywhere, too, because, I mean, if you think about it, we have players from Europe, we have players from the Americas, including South America, players from all over Asia. This truly is a worldwide event. This is truly just like a universal language. You know, we don't even have to speak any words to each other. As long as we grab the joystick, we know what the other person's saying. It's beautiful stuff.
Well, up first is going to be a match that I'm very much looking forward to. I know it was one that, you know, so we've had some practice brackets, some fantasy brackets. I've seen a lot of people's brackets.
Yes.
This is one that that has had a lot of contention. It's Luffy against Nishikin.
That's right. Yeah, this is going to be starting off here. Of course, Luffy first, at the first seed here for winning Evolution.
Yeah.
And Nishikin right now is seeded 16th right now. But again, this is a player who a lot of people have Blanca experience. You know.
Yeah. In fact, Luffy in an interview just recently admitted that, you know, he's not that confident against Blanca.
Yeah, but you know he's probably been practicing a lot. Because,
Sure.
I mean, this is what's beautiful about this setup that we have right here is that everybody knows exactly who they're running into, who they have the potential to run into in all the future rounds and such. So you know that these guys have been practicing all these matchups. We're going to see a lot of things that we probably have never seen before from some of these players. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I know for a fact that there are quite a few players who might bring out something a little bit unexpected.
Yeah.
Because they've had time to prepare. And when you have time to prepare, you look at what your opponent can do, what they like to do, their strategies, characters that they're at least known for using, and you try to, you know, game plan around that. Maybe you have your buddies, you know, try to emulate that a little bit. Maybe go in training mode and set up situations and see what you can do. They've had all the time to do that.
Yeah, and this is actually kind of one of those situations where I feel like it benefits a lot of these multi-character players, you know, like guys like Momochi, who's so good at so many characters. You know, depending on what matchup that he's going to be going up against, of course, he's going first round, he's going up against Snake Eyes, right? So he's got a lot of characters that he could probably go through to see if he can take out Zangief.
Yeah, that's true. So let's quickly talk about what the other matchups are. After this is going to be PR Balrog against Ricky Ortiz.
Right.
Obviously,
Unfortunate
a couple of good
situations,
friends.
yeah.
Right. That's just how it happened to match up. Interesting to see character selection there. Then, as you said, Snake Eyes versus Momochi. This match is a match that has also had a lot of contention. A lot of people are pegging this as being one of the sort of deciding matches of the first round. The winner of that can, you know, really change the matchups that are played afterward and sort of the expected likelihood for who's going to move on afterward. I'm really looking at that one as being an important early one.
Yeah, that's one of those matchups that depending on whoever wins that one, either one of them could go very far. Whoever loses could almost go 0-2 or 1-2 or something like that.
Some
it's
of the matchups
really dangerous.
Are, right, exactly. Yeah. You know, another very interesting early one, is going to be Reinhardt against Knuckle-Dew.
Yeah, that's another one where we don't know who they're going to play necessarily.
Right.
Reinhardt, obviously known for Sagat. In AE 2012, he was dominating with Sagat, just winning tournament after tournament. Of course, now in Ultra here, he's also started picking up some other characters. Knuckle-Dew, of course, same kind of situation, known for playing a lot of Guile, and now all of a sudden he's been picking up a lot of Decapre recently. So I have no idea what to expect as a matchup for that one.
Yeah, I think it's especially interesting because I know that Reinhardt has a lot of Guile practice, but at the same time, I know that Knuckle-Dew has a lot of Sagat practice. So I'm not really sure how they're gonna deal with that. Another very interesting early one is Bonchan versus Fudo. This is another one of the sort of major ones at the very start.
This is a rematch of losers finals at Evolution this year, right? This is what determines second and third place. So this is a scary matchup.
Yeah, this is definitely a scary one. A lot of people that, again, I've seen a bunch of fantasy brackets. A lot of people have the loser of this moving on really far through losers bracket,
right?
Not just through winners bracket. So that's a major one. Let's also talk about Infiltration against Shushu from Brazil.
That's right. Yeah, Shushu has defeated Infiltration before when Infiltration went down there. So yeah, you never know what to expect. Obviously, a lot of people watching this not as familiar with Shushu.
Right.
But that's kind of the situation, right? I mean, we've seen Infiltration. He always has notes on players, always looking at his phone. But he's in the history had a little bit more difficulty with people that he hasn't been able to study up on as much. So I'm curious to see how this one's going to play out.
Yeah, definitely. Let's also talk about Shen versus Valmaster.
Now, they have played each other before, So in an exhibition when Shin visited Europe. So, but again, this is the kind of situation where, you know, not sure how this is going to play out necessarily. I've heard Shin, you know, talk, but like hasn't been feeling as much up on Gen recently, but I don't know. I mean, obviously his Gen is one of the best in the world, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And then to round it out, in the first round of the bracket is Justin Wong against Daigo.
Kind of an important matchup.
Kind of an important matchup. There's a lot of history there.
Yeah, just a little, you
Yeah?
know, just like, you know, one of the most viewed videos in all of, you know, competitive gaming history.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course, the infamous Daigo parry from 2004. And then, of course, they also went up against each other in grand finals in Street Fighter 4 in 2009 at EVO, which was also just hugely responsible for helping, you know, get this fighting game community blowing up again. So, yeah, lots of really, I don't even know how the first round could have played out more interesting than it has.
Bunch of awesome matchups, yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. And, you know, just if you guys aren't familiar with it, they've been qualifying throughout the entire year, starting from March. Again, we mentioned, you heard Mike Ross mention that, you know, Ryan Hart qualified at final round. This was in March, and this has been a long and arduous road for a lot of these players here. And now, you know, back in March, it seemed like a dream, like it was going to be so far away. But here we are today at the Warfield in San Francisco to watch the 16 greatest Street Fighter players here to compete. Who is going to come out on top? I can't wait to find out.
Yeah.
And here you see our first matchup is going to be Nishikin versus Luffy, as we mentioned.
By the way, did you see the intro for Luffy? And it mentioned the tournaments, and there was only one number next to any of those tournaments. It was just a big one.
That's
first
right.
First place, everywhere.
Yep. He's been a strong player for a very, very long time here in the Street Fighter 4 series. Been dominating with Rose even all the way through since Vanilla. So you know he has such a strong understanding of this character.
Yeah, you know, he's pretty excited. In fact, he said he had a little trouble getting to sleep last night. Like, too excited for it. So.
Hey, same here, man.
I mean, yeah, me too. I don't know if that happened to anybody else, but that happened to me.
But of course, you know, we mentioned that this is kind of an interesting matchup here. Rose obviously considered a strong character. Blanca not considered necessarily the strongest of characters, but that's the interesting thing about Street Fighters. It comes down a lot of times to matchups. And in this particular situation, a mid-tier character like Blanca versus a high-tier character like Rose actually doesn't necessarily play out favorably for Rose.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I've talked with some Blancas about it. Some think that Blanca wins, some think it's even. But all right, let's get into it. Nishikin is on the first player side. Meltdown Luffy on the 2.
From Japan and France, respectively. And here we go.
So double Ultra for Blanca.
All right, interesting stuff. That way he's got access to the anti-fireball, and then he's also got access to perhaps maybe a throw shenanigan into Ultra 1, which you see popular with Blanca players.
You know, Ultra 1 can also punish a Soul Spiral if you space it a little bit wrongly. Oh, just button checks.
All right, let's get hype. Oh, wait, okay, button checks.
That's cool. That'll happen.
Yeah, remember, everyone, these matches are all going to be best of 3, 2 out of 3 matchups here. It's a very dangerous situation.
Yeah, that's really gonna kind of throw a wrench into things, because in a 2 out of 3, some more unpredictable stuff can happen.
Well, because what makes it really cool is, I mean, there's a lot of players here who excel at longer sets, and they are not going to have that ability here. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out.
Yeah, it really means that putting in the homework in the first place is going to be super important, because you're not going to have that many games to feel out your opponent. You have to know what's going to go on at the start.
All right, so here we go once again.
All right, let's get into it.
Going up against Luffy. Here's our first match of the day. Blanca versus Rose. Again, Ultra Combo Double versus Soul Satellite. Cut the tension with a knife right now.
The battle has begun. Fight!
Here we go. So immediately, Luffy trying to play a little bit more of a defensive game. You see him backing off. First thing he did, backdash, throw a fireball.
Yeah, you're going to see that come up a bunch. That threat that slide or the threat of slide is a big part of this.
You like that? Blanca trying to give Rose a little bit of her own medicine there. The empty jump into close forward.
Well, I like him pressing right now. He can definitely press. No meter for Blanca, but a fast jab.
Nice anti-air. Good awareness.
Oh, landed with electricity.
Oh no, no dash cancel on that. But here comes the Soul Satellite. He's gonna try to use this to get out of the corner, apply a little bit of pressure. Yeah, here we go. There it is.
I mean, he got some damage out of it. Not a ton.
And he got the throw, and then...
Obviously, that's a huge part of Luffy's game, Rose's game. Going up for either the grab or the counter hit, close medium kick. You blink it, you get damage and a knockdown.
Yep, cannot be thrown. Goes over low crouch text.
Oh, wow.
Wow, I think that was a chase to the back dash.
Oh, spins on EX. I don't know if that was intentional. Punish. Yep, he's got it.
Yeah, and this is what Blanca wants to do. Wants to get the knockdown so he can start going for the mix-up. So you see him do a fake cross-up with just the regular dash as opposed to the hop.
Yeah, knew that it was going to be a cross-up.
Good throw tech from Luffy, and it activates the orbs.
And now it's just how Nishikin can deal with this. Oh, perfect. Got it. The answer.
Luffy trying to get the life lead back.
That was really good position. Didn't move. Ooh, he went for the big risk.
Oh, and the same way that he ended the first round, he ends it with a close standing forward combo, and he takes game one. He's 1-0 over Nishikin.
Yeah, I didn't really see the mid-range play that I guess I expected out of Nishikin in this. I feel like he can play footsies a little bit more than he did.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing a little too careful. Like we mentioned before, Blanca kind of a shenanigans character.
Okay, well it seems like he's going for it more this round.
Yeah, a little less.
Yeah, I definitely like this, making an adjustment.
Oh, there goes. Got behind him. Nice counter. And now a great throw from Luffy to put him in the corner, but then he crosses up and puts himself in there.
Really?
Wow! And somehow threads the needle and gets right through those orbs. Here we go. What's
he went for it? Oh, he went for cross-up ball?
That's what I'm talking about. It's those shenanigans.
That's huge in a 2 out of 3. Each of these rounds is so important. Love that jump timing there. He saw that she was too busy to stick out of crouching fierce.
Nice punishes.
Oh, that's gonna land.
Unless he falls through it again.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Oh no, there it is. So good damage off of that, and she's gonna get another ultra for sure. Wow, close roundhouse anti-air.
Pressure now, almost on super. Oh, that's punished.
Ooh. All right, so what's the mix-up here? Stayed in front, this time behind.
Oh, he has meter for EX ball.
Oh, he just tried to poke her. Oh, here he comes! Oh, but he uses the meter. He could have just done the regular soul spiral into super, and that would have won him the round. Unfortunately, he used the EX. It didn't kill, and Nishikin is going to take that round and this game. We are tied 1-1.
That's what I'm saying about these individual rounds. You can't make mistakes like that. So much riding on each one.
Okay, not quite fast enough for that slide, and here comes Luffy trying to get some offense in. Nice counter with the ball to counter the momentum. Oh, nice anti-air slide.
Well, I feel like Nishikin's playing a lot more like he played in the first game right now. That didn't end up working out.
Yeah, I mean, he won the last game with stuff like that, so let's see if he can keep it up. But here again, once again, those orbs so good at killing momentum. And you can see Nishikin just trying to wear him out, but here she comes. There it is, Rose getting a good damage.
Oh yeah, I think she might have done something.
No.
Has meter for big damage.
Oh, okay. Safe punish, just hit him out of the air. Oh, virtually unblockable. Support. A lot of people joke about that move. And then again, with the close roundhouse anti-air. Luffy now at match point.
He definitely put in the time on those anti-airs. So distanced again for Nishikin, like the range of that.
Ooh, lands right into the fireball. And there it is. You see Rose's backdash so fast, so far. Unable to punish in that situation.
Oh,
nice
so much
counter.
confidence right now from Luffy. He's looking so good. Has answers.
Nishikin, oh! Swore he had an opportunity for a punish on that one.
Is it going to work again? No! Knockdown.
Twice
Luffy
this
on the
time.
verge of taking this.
Oh, sliding right in
Is
there.
this it? Oh, not quite.
There it is! Luffy takes the first game here at Capcom Cup 2014 over Nishikin 2-1. Don't forget, this is a double elimination bracket, so Nishikin is sent to loser's bracket. He will still be in this. We'll see him a little bit later today, but you can tell right now from his look right now, he's disappointed in the results. But he's going up against the Evolution champion, and he's a champion for a reason. One of the strongest players on the planet right now is MD Luffy.
A couple of the best players in the US coming up next.
That's right. Of course, two teammates, guys who have actually lived in the same house and practiced together for a very long period of time.
Yeah, and both living in this area right now, in NorCal.
That's right. This is two hometown heroes. That's PR Balrog and Ricky Ortiz.
Yeah, Ricky's been one of the most talented players in the US for 15
Forever.
years.
Yeah, I've been watching her play fighting games forever, and she's been one of the best players since the beginning.
Throughout a host of games, but obviously in Street Fighter 4, it's one of the ones she's done the best. Oh!
This is just one of those situations here where, again, since these two have probably played each other so much, we're going to see a lot of things out of them that aren't going to make sense to us. But they probably know each other, and they know each other's rhythms so well. But I'm curious to see what characters they're going to go with. Both of them have had backup characters. Ricky Ortiz, of course, known for using Rufus, but she's been practicing a lot of poison recently.
Right.
PR Balrog, known, I mean, obviously his name is PR Balrog. He came onto the scene as that Puerto Rican Balrog player, and that's where his nickname came from. But he's been picking up Evil Ryu of late, and it looks like that is what he's going to go with.
Okay.
Of course, Evil Ryu has a lot of very long and damaging combos that work specifically on Rufus, character-specific combos on him.
You can see up there at the top, last time PR Rog and Ricky played, Ricky ended up taking it 2-0.
Let's get started.
All right.
I also know that PR Balrog...
This is it. Yeah, this is the match. No button check here.
Oh, wow. Okay. Going right into it. You can immediately see PR Balrog, of course, one of the most aggressive players, going right in there against Ricky Ortiz. All right, so here comes Ricky Ortiz trying to get in there with that dive kick pressure. But PR right now doing a great job with those focus attacks to reverse the pressure. He's basically stealing the momentum every
chase
time.
down. Oh, wow, just got away back to more comfortable ranges. Lots of ground play right now from Ricky. He's so good at that, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Excellent footsies. Takes a risk at the start, I like it.
Oh, wow, just goes for the throw. And now Ricky with a little bit of
Ooh,
momentum.
chase down. Not quite there.
It's a little too far. Again with that great sweep, but a bad timing on that safe jump. Oh, that's
no,
punishable.
That could have been a lot for Ricky.
Yeah.
And it's that complete reversal of fortune.
Yeah, not going to be dead quite yet. Just got a little bit of health left to take. Oh, nice challenge from PR
Oh, you know
Rog.
what Ricky wants? Ricky wants
Combo to ultra.
Yeah, she wants short ultra or short roundhouse. And so I really like what PR Rog did towards the end. He just was walking. When he saw that he was at a safer range, he just jumped back.
Yeah, and that's actually one of the best strategies to fight against dive kick characters. Go up into the air, so PR Rog taking it with that jump back fierce. Oh, here comes Ricky.
Didn't see it in time.
Oh, whiff.
Yes.
Spends the meter to get the punish. Oh, and he chases him down. And look at the damage on that EX Snake Strike.
Oh, watch for stun. Yeah, there it is. And that should be the round for Ricky. It is.
1-1 here in this first game. It's again teammates going up against each other. Wow, just start off with that crouch fierce right away, and here comes Ricky.
He's really depending a lot on focus.
Goes for the red focus, EX red focus.
Oh, and stun just like that!
Off of a throw, so this follow-up is going to do huge damage.
Wants the setup rather than a little bit of damage afterward. There it is! That is the game, and it's with a perfect even, and you can see the reaction on Eduardo's face. He does not like that.
Ricky Ortiz taking that last round with a perfect. That is a message being sent.
Am I hearing character select? Sounds like it. There it is.
Yep. PR Rog, let's see if he switches over to...
You can hear the audience. Yep, they're looking for Boxer. There it is. Like you said, the character that he was most known for.
Yeah, if I remember, at TFC, PR Balrog actually eliminated Ricky Ortiz from that tournament. I'm not sure which character he went with in that matchup. But he's going to try out Balrog here.
Yeah, you know, it's a character he's much more familiar with. He's been playing with for so long. Evil Ryu more of a recent thing.
This is a character that he has so much familiarity with. Already you can see a good start for him.
Keeping Ricky at comfortable ranges. Ranges where Rog can set things up or react, but Ricky's in.
That little delay on the dive kick is so deceiving. Sometimes you think they're just going to empty jump into throw, so you touch a button. And that's why you get hit by that dive kick.
Wow.
Just go right in there.
Set up for the throw. Ricky saw it. Oh.
Again, those counter sweeps from Ricky. So good when he gets the crumple. And he gets the full combo off of this.
Is that going to be enough? It's going to be close.
Doesn't do a lot of damage, but he also misfire on it.
Ricky had a chance there.
Oh, tried
Another
to
potential problem.
Oh, nice. Just get out of there in that jump back fierce once again. I like the use of that EX armor dash punch just to get out of that situation. Just didn't want to deal with the mix-up again. Smart stuff. You see Ricky with a couple of focuses there trying to bait a dash punch.
Love those jump backs.
Yeah, like I said, going air to air.
Ooh, solid. And Eduardo just gets away. Spins the meter. Oh, love that setup. Talk about preemptive control.
Ooh, chases down the backdash with that crouch fierce. Ricky's sitting on a lot of meter now. Ooh, and he just got the ultra. This is for position. He's not going to get any damage out of this. But look at the position that he gets.
And back off to more comfortable spot again. And now it's on Ricky to try to make the way in.
Oh,
yes.
Here we go.
No, the EG, no!
The EG special.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker. Okay, I was looking for a little counter attack or something.
Oh,
wow.
And he gets the crumple. Ooh, and that's all he did. He just didn't do an ultra. Interesting. I don't think he was ready for that to crumple.
Ed can't take any hits right now. Ricky just trying to react. Trying to play at a safe range. Oh, wow.
Not quite enough to kill. I'm so surprised now he's got to be careful.
Oh, next move, very important right here. PR Rock can't take any damage. Oh, comes in! There it is!
Yes, chases him down.
Match point now for Ricky.
He saw Balrog had lost his charge and knew that that was the opportunity for him to get in with that EX Messiah.
And with that, the fight is officially underway.
Oh, a little bit misplaced. Ricky tried to react, not quite in time. Oh, he's looking for a jump back there, and Ed stayed on the ground, and as a result, he gets this whole combo.
Yeah, spends a couple of meters just to get some extra damage and a little bit more corner push. You see that Ricky immediately out of the corner.
Oh, what?
He just went for it!
And then misses the combo afterward. And very late flash kick on that.
Oh, but he's going to be able to combo off of that. And PR Rog takes game 2 over Ricky. And you can see immediately just how much more comfortable he is with this character, with PR Balrog.
Yeah.
Let's see if Ricky decides to make an adjustment. See if she decides to go with poison. Or...
Might be. Might be doing that. Character she's been playing a lot of lately.
Yeah, poison's a very good keep away character.
She has great pressure too.
You can see Ricky really trying to think about it. Oh, it looks like
she's so much rides on this game. Going to losers bracket or moving on. Character choice super important for both players. Okay.
All right, she's going with Rufus.
Locks in.
I mean, we've already seen right now how much character familiarity helps.
Sure.
So Ricky deciding to go with Rufus, character that she's been playing since Vanilla.
Yeah, right. Long time.
Since the original Street Fighter 4.
The battle has begun. Fight! How long will this go on?
Pressure from the very start. Oh, went for the grab. Nice lead by Ricky. Comes in.
Chases down that backdash, but again, that jump back fierce from Eduardo. So good. Again!
That's why occasionally Ricky's gone for a jump roundhouse, but Pierrot's done a great job of not being there. Oh, wow.
Oh, not close enough for the close spears to connect, but Ricky still manages to get the EX Messiah. Oh, that was a combo opportunity for Eduardo. He missed it there.
The link, not punishable. Oh, pretty much is. Oh, no! Okay.
Oh, and then just wake up EX Messiah. Well, you can see some nerves from these players here. A lot is on the line.
And the battle continues. Fight!
So Ricky Ortiz is at match point. Oh, there's the crumple.
That was risky too because Ed's gone in with the armor breaker version of that a few times. Ricky just got the read.
Nice anti-air. Keeping the pressure going, keeping the corner position.
Not looking good for Pierrot right now. Cornered. Oh, there's an opening.
There it is. He's
Gotta
gonna
get out
ultra,
of there.
yeah.
Yeah, this is about positioning.
Look how far that goes. Takes him all the way to the corner, from one side of the stage to the other. Great safe jump timing.
And good patience by Ricky. Oh, nice reaction.
But
to
too
get in the
high.
air.
Yeah, too high for that dive kick to combo off into the ground.
At least some damage though. Trying to even it up.
Not quite there. Oh, got him out of the air, but not enough charge for the super.
Eduardo, very dangerous right now. Oh,
He had super. Goes for the.
He
wants
has
to sa-
super.
I think he wants to save the meter.
I mean, yeah, he must.
But he spent a lot of it there. He's only got one bar left. Oh, he went for the EX armor punch, but what a great throw from Ricky.
There comes Ricky now.
Oh,
Here comes
he's
Ricky
got it.
now. No! Again? Chip out. Chip out.
Chip out, and Ricky is gonna take it.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Pierrot sent to losers. Ricky Ortiz moves on. Winner's bracket. You can check out the full bracket at capcomcup.com.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see it
Man.
all day today. A lot of heartbreak here. A lot of players very frustrated. But hey,
Yeah.
if you're at home and you're starting to hear the cheers,
You can see him walk across the screen
Yeah.
right here. There he is, Snake
Look,
Eyes.
he is right now one of the favorites from the U.S. players to go far.
Yeah.
So obviously, a lot of the people here in this audience rooting very strong for Snake Eyes, but he is coming up against a very, very dangerous opponent. First round, you mentioned that this is one of the key matchups.
This is one of the key matchups, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of people are picking Snake Eyes to do really well. A lot of people are picking Momochi to do really well. Momochi is so good. Had a great showing at Topanga League just recently.
That's right, he finished, I believe, second place. And you can see there, Snake Eyes, of course, he is an EVO champion. He won HDR when
That's
it
true.
first came out, but then since then, he transitioned his game over to Street Fighter 4, one of the strongest fundamentals that I've seen from any player of recent memory.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then there's Momochi. Momochi's super talented, also great at fundamentals, very
Yeah.
aggressive,
Yeah.
and not only that, but a character specialist. We've seen him win tournaments with Cody, we've seen him win tournaments with Ken, we've seen him do super well at tournaments with Jury as well, so
Yeah, in the past he's played Yun, DeCapri. Yeah, you can see how they match up there in terms of pro tour points. Snake Eyes has been so good in the past half year or a year. Now he hasn't been able to travel as much as players like Momochi have or others, and so he doesn't have quite the. He hasn't proved it to quite the same extent. Even though a lot of people are looking at him as being one of the dominant players, he just hasn't had chances to prove it in the same kind of way. Okay, so is it going to be Ken? This is going to be very interesting. Snake Eyes gets to play against best Ken outside of Japan and Chris T quite regularly, so he knows that matchup really well. A lot of people were looking for Momochi to go with Jury. That's not an easy matchup for Zangief.
yeah, but he's also done well against Zangief with Cody
Even
as
with Cody.
well.
Yeah, indeed,
But
indeed.
it looks like Momochi is going to go with Ken. This is
Wow.
really interesting to me.
I don't think Ken does that badly.
Oh,
It's
no,
just-
not at all.
Yeah, it's just that
Strategically,
Snake Eyes knows that character.
Yeah.
Now, Momochi's probably going to play him in a little different way. We'll see what he does.
That's true, that's true. That's one of the difficult things, too. If you play one particular person who uses a character over and over again, you might be expecting them to do their stuff.
There you go. All right, they're in.
Going straight into it, and here we go. Snake Eyes with his patented metal blue Zangief.
He has such patience. He's content to just lame it out. He has a character that's great at doing that. Like you said, Momochi is a little more known for offensive play, but like you can see right now, he's so comfortable at just taking control, playing patiently too. Yeah, he just waited.
I mean, the key to this matchup is going to be spacing, and there are very few players as good at spacing as Momochi. As you can see right now, he is doing so well against Snake Eyes. Snake Eyes hasn't been able to get any damage so far.
Yeah, Snake Eyes a little timid at a range where he often starts to press buttons or pull some shenanigans.
Nice block on that.
Just perfectly placed buttons and fireballs from Momochi. You see him throwing fewer fireballs now that EX is there for EX hand. And just wakes up with crouch tech into pushes his opponent away. One hit, yeah, he knows.
Oh, no dash on that. So here we go. Snake Eyes trying to get in there. Snake Eyes, he's very momentum based. He can get a lot of damage at once.
Oh, this. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Great stuff from Momochi. Just said, you know what, I'm just going to uppercut in between here. I know this is not a true block string.
And the battle continues. Fight!
You know, having Ultra 2 for Zangief means that you get to be a threat as you jump in.
But see, great distance in there from Momochi, knowing that that EX green hand wasn't going to hit twice.
Right. If it only hits once, then it's punishable.
Ooh. Wow, he just went for that focus. As we said, Momochi just coming off a super impressive Topanga tournament. Oh, wow. Great punish.
Okay, spends bar on it. Comes in there, wow.
Smart. Goes for the regular throw. Not
Stays in front. Oh, wow, a sweep. That is so gutsy.
Yeah, so smart from Momochi. Oh, no, that's not going to do it. That was too far for it to combo. Snake Eyes going to tie it up 1-1 in rounds here in this first game.
I'm so impressed by that roundhouse there, that sweep.
Yeah, it's like he
a lot of control.
He knew Snake Eyes was going to backdash. He just met him with that little sweep.
Those third strike player risks. Playing around with Kara Fireball.
This is how he got a lot of damage in the first game, but Snake Eyes not going to lose half his life to get in this time.
Okay, and gets away, sweep, and sets it up. And now we're back to the game that Momochi wants to play.
Yep. So this is how he won the first round. Let's see if Snake Eyes can get in there, but Zangief's so capable of doing a ton of damage in one sequence. That's how he plays. He uses his life as just currency.
Oh, you see the EX there just in case of Ultra 2?
It'll go right through that.
Okay, now here comes Snake. No. Okay,
Nice
puts an end
sweep,
to it.
Yep.
And then anything will do it here. Oh, really?
Ooh.
He didn't expect that to happen.
All right, so Momochi takes game one here against Snake Eyes.
Just great play by Momochi. Excellent fundamentals. He took risks at the right times. Those are hard to deal with as the opponent.
Yes.
Understanding that your opponent could wake up with sweep and with crouch tech, even though you're Zangief. Those are things that kind of put a little buzz into you.
Yeah, and also, I mean, like we said, just look at this immaculate spacing from Momochi, staying at just the perfect distance. And right now, it looks like the delayed wake up has been throwing off Snake Eyes' meaty jump timings. Oh, he goes for the grab. I love it. I love it. Oh no! Just accidentally let go of that. I don't know if he was hoping it would hit.
Man, he's really making this Ken pick count. So far, really the only entrance for Geef has been sweep, and so you see Momochi now starting to crouch block a little bit more at ranges where that becomes relevant. Yeah, you see him just crouch there.
Yeah.
If he blocks it, it's punishable.
Oh wow.
So Snake
Just
not
goes
taking
in.
the risk. Okay.
Surprised Momochi's trying to go in. He's got such a life lead. There's really not any reason for him to try to be on the offensive.
Snake Eyes feels like he's coming right now.
Good whiff punish.
Momochi, oh!
Yeah, just needs
That
to
was
get him
two.
into the corner.
Oh, Momochi's in trouble. Plays off again, risky in the corner, and it's so smart, and he just builds space.
Yep. Nice punish with that green hand. And now Snake Eyes has the meter.
Oh!
Oh, and just chops him right in the face with that stand strong.
Ooh, that's one of those scramble situations where anything could have happened.
Yep.
Snake Eyes was worried about DP.
But that's a good button to press. That Zangief stand strong. So good.
Sure. Nice whip punish.
Fight has finally begun. Which one of these two will emerge on top?
See, these two just trying to space each other exactly. Oh, see, he walked in right before he did the EX green hand to make sure that it hit twice. Trying to counter Momochi's spacing.
Yeah, they're playing with those little itty-bitty parts of the spacing game. EX hand, whether it whiffs or whether the second hit whiffs or not, is just a tiny little spot. And they both know it. The Geef's always a threat. All he needs is to stand short into a green hand, and then it'll be party time. Momochi knows, trying to stay away from that range, yeah, trying to whip punish, crouching short. Great patience from him right now. Only coming in for the occasional stab.
See, Snake is really trying to slowly walk him towards the corner. 40 seconds is still a long time.
Oh, plenty of time for Geef.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is a dangerous situation. Dangerous? No, I don't
Did
think
he
he did it.
backdash? Oh, he
No.
went for the throw. He
Yeah.
went for the throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that situation, if he had jumped away or went for the backdash, that Ultra 2 would have caught him.
Great. I mean, it was a great read by Momochi. He has match point.
Yep.
There's that. Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
very whiff punishable. Punishable with on whiff and on block.
yeah, it's becoming a problem for Snake Eyes that's his entrance. He hasn't been able to find too many crouching medium kicks or step kicks to whiff punish with, crouching short or crouching jab into EX hand as an entrance. It's really just been sweep and getting through fireballs. So if Momochi doesn't give him those ranges, then it's harder for him.
I love that Momochi just going for those fierce uppercuts in those situations. Just doesn't want to even give him that chance to do the fierce, jump fierce or not jump fierce mix up. Just sideswipe him out of the air.
Snake Eyes still playing patiently though. He's okay, maybe starting to go in now.
Missed that link. Oh, here we go.
Takes a risk, and so does Momochi. Smart.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's safe. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, there it is.
Momochi takes it.
Momochi takes game. Takes game 2.
That was such a dominant mid-range, and not just mid-range performance, but so great on those little mix-up situations, because Geef is potentially so dangerous, so damaging. And how many of those did Momochi guess right on? Wake up sweep, for example, the grab after the EX Hurricane.
Right.
Those moments where he had it exactly. That was perfectly played.
Again, it's that spacing that he has. That spacing is just so good. And that is the key with that Ken matchup versus Zangief. You've got to maintain that spacing. And any little fracture in your spacing will cause you to lose that match. And he was able to maintain that so well.
But even when Snake Eyes did get in, there was only once or twice those moments where it was all about offense for Geef and mix-ups and mix-ups. Momochi just had the right answers.
But here we go with the next match. Of course, we have Ryan Hart, the prodigal son, coming all the way from London, from UK. Going up against Dudang, a.k.a. Knuckle Doo. One of the bright young stars of the FGC currently.
Yeah, from Florida. Youngest competitor in the field. But that's not to say that he just started playing recently. He's been around for some years at this point. And he's had increasing success as he's been playing. He's been getting better and better. This is the matchup we were talking about where it's sort of an interesting as far as character select goes. We mentioned that Ryan is most known for Sagat, but he has a Yun. We mentioned that Knuckle Doo is most known for Guile, but he has a Decapre. And we also mentioned that Knuckle Doo knows how to play against Sagat, and at the same time, Ryan Hart knows how to play against Guile. So this could be totally off the wall.
Whoa. So Ryan Hart, we've known in the past few tournaments he's been playing Sagat or Yun.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. Are they going straight into this? Is he
we'll
going
see,
with
man.
Ryu? He has played Ryu in the past.
Sure.
He has a really good Ryu.
Sure. Knuckle Doo right to Decapre. Well, we'll see if it's real. They're looking like it's real. Those expressions are for sure. Oh, wow. That opening, and then right in for the pressure after that. First Knuckle Doo. And Dignitas Ryan Hart.
Trying to go in there. Look at this pressure from Knuckle Doo.
Yeah, I don't know if this is what Ryan was expecting.
I mean, it's really interesting because, as a Guile player, even though Guile is a defensive character, he still used him very offensively. So here, that's not a surprise that he's going very hard in with
wow, that is a lucky strike right there for Ryan Hart. Now he's got to build on it. He has even-ish life. He has the great positional advantage. Maybe a setup.
Oh, wow. He went for the wake-up FADC. Oh, okay.
Psycho Stream, yeah, it wasn't Ultra 2.
Yeah, and Ryan Hart just gets over that. Very fortunate that Fireball traded, so she really couldn't get any frame advantage to take advantage of her Ultra.
Now the question is, how does Knuckle Doo get back in? See Ryan Hart just playing. Wow. Ooh, from the front!
Oh, was that supposed to be a throw? He just went for the fierce.
Great spacing on that. That was so perfect.
Oh, wow.
Almost has bar. There's the bar. EX now. You see Ryan just trying to play reactively. He doesn't want to.
Oh, was that chip? Or did he just get him?
I'm not sure. To be honest, let's see. Is it a C?
That is a chip. Wow. Wow, that's a lot.
That's a grip.
Oh, punish, yeah. You can do so much once you block that move. Oh, nice. Got in there and got the combo off of that. I don't think even Knuckle Dude was confident that that was going to combo in that situation. Ooh.
That missed.
Yeah, you got a little bit of that hang time at the end of it. Oh, no anti-air. Oh.
Okay, so I like what Ryan's doing now. I feel like he's starting to get a little bit of a read. He's not playing just passively anymore. Starting to do things in mid-range, trying to press a little bit.
But beautiful combo there from Ryan Hart to convert off of that. So it's tied 1-1. Nice.
Great positioning.
Yeah. Trying to keep Ryan guessing on what he's going to do.
Oh, sick! Taunts do nothing in this game. That's awesome.
They do everything.
That's right, yeah. That's metagame.
Oh, nice. Got right behind him. Gets the air throw.
So now Ryan fighting in the corner. Okay,
There
nice
it is.
reaction.
Yeah, the EX dive kick. A lot more blocks than... Oh, goes for the fake instead.
Wow.
And gets the air throw, and there it is. Knuckle Dude taking game 1 over Ryan Hart.
That series was crazy.
And then
3 excellent mix-ups.
Here's the thing, right? To Capre, we only have about half a year's worth of knowledge on this character.
Yeah.
Every other character we've been playing for at least over a year. So this character, not a lot of people are used to, and in fact, most time I see people use the Capre, I've seen 4 wildly different DeCapre styles between 4 players. So what you're used to is just not necessarily what you're going to go up against with this character.
You see, when they get into top 8s, Ryan does slightly better. You can see 55%, but all that's out of the window right now because he's down a game.
He's going to stick with Ryu.
Yeah, it started to look in one of those rounds like Ryan had sort of picked up on what was going on, at least as far as the neutral game goes, but then when it came to just the raw mix-ups at the end, that's where Knuckle Dude took it.
Yeah, Knuckle Dude.
They're pretty nice, those
Yeah.
mix-ups.
No, they were great. But yeah, again, Knuckle Dude, you know, very, I don't want to call it reckless, but very good at switching up what he does, which is why he was able to take an offensive Guile, you know, a character who really doesn't have a lot of offense. Nice. Here we go, what's the mix-up? Nice. And a jump throw. Build a little meter with that uppercut.
Oh, the timing on that, and it goes for the reset. Ryan Hart, nice. Stayed awake.
Oh, not quite close enough to get the blocks.
Oh, yeah.
He made it through, yes.
For sure. Now, it's just W Ultra, so it's not going to be too damaging. But it's damage. He takes it.
It's hard knockdown, it's damage, and it's momentum as well. You can see how much time she has right there to set something up. Oh, nice counter!
Just really reactive play by Ryan. And it's working right now.
Oh, he went for the overhead.
Finally went in for something.
Yeah, great stuff. Knuckle Dude kind of saw it, threw out that low short, just wasn't in time traded. But Ryan Hart takes the round.
You see Ryan now trying to bait Knuckle Dude with those stand shorts. Ooh.
All right, that's mostly safe, depending on the distance. Oh, nice chase down with the air hurricane.
Yeah, there's nothing that Ryu can do about it from there. You see his counter hit. Capra was already pressing buttons.
All right, it's getting in there now. Great pressure from Knuckle Dude once again.
Yeah, he's really controlled. Oh, that was a sick EX. He's really controlled as Knuckle Dude. Just it hasn't turned into much damage.
No anti-air from Ryan Hart. Good situation there, but got behind him with that mix-up. Stayed in front this time. Got in there, but not...
Didn't expect it to hit, I don't think.
Oh, this time he can combo off of it for sure. Yes, there it is, and he's going to go. Oh, no.
Oh,
Now
sets
he
up
does.
Ultra 1. Now, what's Ryan going to do about this? It stays out there for a long time. Chip?
Yeah, not sure what there's anything he can do in that situation. Once Knuckle Dude started crouching there,
Yeah.
if he had jumped, it would have just been Stinger, and that would have been it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Match point, Knuckle Dude. Oh, punishes the DPF ADC
Yep.
before. That's
Minus
people
5
still don't
now.
do that.
It's -5 now, and that's one of the big changes
Oh,
in
great
Ultra.
block. There it is.
Yeah, that thing is so punishable if you do block it. The thing is, once you block it like that, it opens up the fake, but
Now,
here comes Ryan.
Is it Ryan's turn for the mix-ups to end it? Yeah, DP. Oh, he went for it again.
Okay, back
Grab,
throw.
Ultra 1 setup maybe? No. Okay.
Okay, just
Turned into nothing.
Yep. Oh, again overhead.
He's found a weakness. Exploits.
Oh, that was an opportunity. He hit the kick button, I think, to do the dive kick, but it was just a little too late. Came out with jump short instead.
Yeah, I feel like the end of that was sort of the opposite of the end of the first one, where it felt like NuckleDo had a lot of control, and then Ryan just came in. He had the mix-ups, mix-up. He was right. So maybe a switch now for Do.
Is he thinking about going to Guile? How comfortable does he feel with Guile versus Ryu? That's the main question right now.
You know, you don't see a ton of Ryu nowadays.
Yeah, that's actually really interesting, especially because like Ryan has been using Yun. Yun, one of those characters that on paper everyone says is one of the best characters in this game. Guess what? There's no Yun in this tournament.
Yeah, only a couple of people have really put it together. So he goes back to DiCaprio, 1-1. And they've both shown that anything can happen. Get a knockdown, mix up, and then whatever happened before that could just be out the window.
Here we go. Wow, opening with the stinger. Not sure what that was for. Not sure what he was trying to bait out.
I like his movement right now. Ryan finds where he was.
He's really good at aiming that dive kick to make sure it hits right at the shins, and that's what's going to give her the frame advantage on it.
Well, Ryan Hart has been... Oh, okay, Ryan Hart had been sort of standing still a lot, which was making it maybe a little easier for DiCaprio to find those spots. But you see him walking toward and backward a little bit more often.
You see this time Ryan not playing into the little top game from NuckleDo. Here we go, frame advantage on that.
Has Ultra now, so... Ooh,
Nice.
wow. Oh, no, okay, no, instead it's going to be Ultra 1 for the setup.
Oh, we made it over. Great stuff. He noticed that NuckleDo wasn't charged, so he just went right over that.
There's this whole mid-range there where NuckleDo really just doesn't want to be. If he's there, he's in the air.
Nice, just patience, getting there. Gets in.
Wow.
Nice, jump kick there.
Ryan's really just playing this reactively, making sure that he's moving around so it's not too easy for her to... Yeah.
Beautiful.
And okay, Ultra 1 set up again. Now can get more out of this. Oh! No! Oh, hold on now. Okay, what's the mix-up? Where is he?
Oh, EX in place, smart stuff. Will hit on both sides, not worried about what side she comes down on or if she fakes it.
I mean, if he had just, NuckleDo had just done a meaty attack, it wouldn't have worked out, but it was just a great bet by Ryan.
Right. Close enough for no, not close enough for the uppercut. Wow. He's building meter with that. That's safe.
Yeah, okay, he's testing lack of knowledge right now.
You see Ryan Hart going a little bit more crazy with those uppercuts. Again, yeah, you've already seen that she has enough time to charge up for the stinger when she jumps over a fireball like that.
Mm-hmm. And Ryan,
this thing goes forever.
Okay, got some chip out of it, and at least got positioning out of it.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Oh,
when he drops
missed
the combo.
Now it's Ryan's turn. He has meter. Very dangerous.
But I think you're right about one thing from Ryan, though. He's kind of recognized that NuckleDo is very, he's doing a lot. He's very active, so he's just playing back as much as he can. See? Look at that punish! Look at that punish right there!
A little bit of life left. Goes in. Oh, wow, okay, hold on.
Tries to get out of the corner with that smart stuff, and he's just going to go into Ultra 1 now.
Can he do this?
Yes, he can!
I didn't think so.
Same situation again. Ryan Hart knows that there's a lot of startup on that, just dashes up right for the uppercut, and he takes it over NuckleDo.
Man, I was really surprised to see those Ultra 1s. And just sort of that neutral situation, especially after Ryan showed that he can dash up DP.
You know, it's just, I don't think NuckleDo's seen that before, so when he gets hit by it once, you have to put it into your memory. But if sometimes you just don't do it, and then all of a sudden, when you activate the Ultra and they do it again, you're like,
wow.
Oh, that's right.
So Ryan moves on.
And Ryan, yep, again, this is a double elimination tournament.
Yeah, if you want to check out the brackets, they're on capcomcup.com.
That's right.
They will be updated.
Yep, so 3 players sent to loser's bracket already, I believe. Wow, I can't even keep track how many matches we've seen.
I know how that goes. Well, in any case, we have a huge one coming up. Like you said, this is a rematch of winners finals from EVO. Bonchan, there you see him, Sagat player, the best Sagat, and then Fudo, the best Fei Long. So patient. But it was great to see when they played in that winners finals. Just very impressive to see how Bonchan sort of dealt with the fact that his character doesn't do that great at a range where Faye does great, and so it's not an easy matchup. But he dealt with it so well. You know, he had great reactions. He put himself at great spots. He did a great job at setting up sort of evenish situations, neutral situations where it was just a guess, 50-50 guess. And usually that's not a great idea, but if you're in a bad matchup and you have, you know, a bad situation for yourself, that's better than what you had before. But Fudo did just beat him recently.
Now, interestingly enough, I mean, we talked about how Momochi did at Topanga. Fudo played in Topanga A-League as well and didn't do so well there.
Well, that's true. Overall, he didn't.
But then, like we said, he also took DreamHack, so
Your destiny will be determined here.
let's see what happens here again. This is going to be a very, very calculating matchup.
One of the things I love to watch about Bonchan is his mobility, his movement. This is not really a match where that comes into play that much.
Yeah, but
So we're not going to get to see that, but we will get to see, you know, great patience, great understanding of when to press buttons. You see how Bonchan is keeping them to a minimum.
yeah, I mean, one thing I will say is that when we watched this match at EVO, Fudo got Bonchan into the corner almost every round.
Yeah,
This is pretty much where we're going to be hanging out.
that's where you play the match, yeah. Oh, I love that high tiger.
But see, you see Bonchan fighting for every inch of the stage whenever he can.
Another thing to keep in mind is how often he jumps. A lot of people want to jump at Fei Long because his ground control is so strong. But it's not something that Bonchan gives into. So he spends the ultra, nice damage. He has the full corner out of it. Probably more important.
Wow. Oh, good block on that EX Tiger knee. Just good patience from
nice.
Fudo in general. That's the most damage you can do, yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Slightly delayed meaty low jab, just in case he did a wake-up uppercut. You block before you low jab. And if he doesn't uppercut, then low jab Rekka would have chipped him out. Ooh, gets the trade.
Nice, and he has great reactions, some of the best in the world. So he's gonna convert when he gets those chances.
As we said, right here, all the way into the corner again. We're just gonna see this a lot.
Wow, he dashed through. And now Sagat gets to get his back out of the corner. The question is, how does he get all that life made up? You can see how he plays this matchup. It's usually just with these individual little stabs. He's looking for maybe Carrot DP right there. Didn't get it.
Not counter hit, yeah. You gotta watch out for counter hit low strong, because then he can combo it right into
Oh,
Rekka.
shit.
Oh,
Gotta
one more.
watch out.
Yeah, that's it. Oh,
No, it's not. He needs one more.
Yeah, he didn't want to risk it. He didn't want to risk it. Oh, nice. Just FADC right through, punished with the low jab. Fudo taking game one.
And that was very convincing. You know, he did all the things that he wanted to do there. Got the position he wanted. Was able to shut down Sagat's game.
Nice. That's punish.
Oh,
I heard the hit sound and I thought it was going to be Tiger Knee, but it was the flame kick. Nice. Look at the spacing from Fudo. Oh my gosh,
complete
Bonchan
shutdown.
Cannot get a button out.
Oh, even the backdash right there, that was so genius.
That's going to be it. Fudo looking
it.
so dominant here in this third round. He's at match point. He's just won 3 rounds in a row. This is not how I was expecting this match to go down so far.
But I love the end of that there where he just played patiently. He had a...
And he even gets the crumple off of an FADC.
You see the reactions? That was one of the few jump backs. That might have been the only jump back, and Fudo was still there for the punish, for the anti-air. Complete control.
Oh, and then he gets him with a frame trap, Rekka. Fudo is looking so good, so sharp right now. Look at this.
I don't know what Sagat's gonna do right now. He's just caught in the corner. His buttons, like you see, they're not working out for him. They're just not working out for him.
If you were a Sagat player in that situation and you're watching that matchup, you couldn't breathe.
Yeah,
like literally,
for sure.
you had no air in that situation. That was so...
Just dominance.
That was perfect play from Fudo.
Man, that is quite a message to send at the start of this tournament in the first round. He just took down second place at EVO, second place at a bunch of stuff.
And think about this too. Remember, he just qualify. He was
Fudo,
the
yeah.
last player to qualify for this tournament, and as soon as he did, I know a lot of people were just kind of like, uh-oh, Fudo's in this tournament, Fei Long's in this tournament, and what does he do? He comes immediately and just basically runs over Bonchan.
Yeah.
Bonchan,
That was a train.
one of the greatest players in the world.
So Infiltration is coming up next against Shushu. Infiltration from Korea, man, the year he had a couple of years back.
Yeah, Infiltration, I think it was 2012.
Oh, yeah, it was 2012.
That was the year of Infiltration. He won pretty much everything, including the Capcom 25th anniversary tournament. Took home the car.
Yeah, that's right, he did.
Took home all the prize money. And last year, I believe, he also won Cross Tekken here at Capcom Cup. And so he's basically had 2 years in a row of winning tournaments at this year-end Capcom event. So he is looking to make it 3 in a row.
And you never know who he's going to go with. In fact, we have a blind pick. Wow. All right. Okay, so if you're not sure what a blind pick is where if you want to sort of not play the little select screen mind game. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm on this character. Well, my opponent picks a counter character, so I pick a counter character, and we go through this little wheel of options. You can just, at the very start, say blind pick, and both players have to pick sort of independently of each other. And so you're locked into whichever character you tell somebody that you're going to go with.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing. Both of these players are multi-character players. Shushu, of course, he's gone with Chun-Li, Sakura, and Viper.
Yeah.
And Infiltration, we've seen him play Chun-Li as well. Of course, he's known for Akuma, but we've seen him bust out Hakan in tournaments. We've seen him play all sorts of characters.
Yeah, I asked him, what his character selection is going to be, and he said it's between 4 characters. He has 4 characters that he's going to be.
Oh, man.
So,
and of course, Shushu
we'll
with
see.
From Sao Paulo in Brazil. Has one of the largest fighting game scenes in Brazil. The headset. We're having headset malfunctions here.
Oh yeah, I see. Well, I'm really glad that we get a Brazilian player this year. There was supposed to be one last year, didn't end up working out, and so it's really cool to see. I know the scene is strong whenever I watch a tournament from there. Extremely strong play, and so I'm happy that scene gets to try to prove itself. Not many people outside of that country know about Shushu, and even though he's had a lot of success there.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's sort of in his advantage, though, because he knows, how many times has he seen all these players play? They're on stream every week, it seems.
Right.
So he gets to watch them and sort of game plan, but not many people have the opportunity to do that against him. Unfortunately for him, one of the few players who does is Infiltration, because Shushu beat Infiltration when Infiltration went to Brazil. You can bet that Infiltration has, as a result, done all the homework he can do.
Yeah. And he has a little bit of idea now of how Shushu wants to play and how he's going to approach this matchup. Of course, everything can change just depending on the character pick.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's like, the characters they played in when Infiltration visited Brazil might not even be the characters that they play, today, right now.
I believe that was Akuma versus Sakura.
Yeah, Shushu has a reputation for being a very technical player, lots of great execution. Yeah, on his way up trying to learn these fighting games, he had to travel pretty far.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Thumbs up. Okay, so he's locked into Sakura, and that means Infiltration is locking into Chun-Li. So it's going to be Chun and Sakura.
But that was a blind pick, so it wasn't Infiltration saw Sakura and went for that. So
you can see at the top of the screen there that a lot of people are picking Infiltration to take this. A lot of people are, in fact, picking Infiltration to do very well at the tournament in general. But, we've mentioned Shushu has done it before. He can do it again.
yeah, one of the only players sponsored in Brazil as well. So yeah, he's had a lot of success down there. Very well known. Between him, Breno Fighters, who was supposed to be here in Keoma. And here we go, Sakura, Chun-Li. This is going to be a very footsie-heavy game. Chun-Li is going to be doing a lot of damage with those pokes. Yeah.
Just misdistanced it a little bit and doesn't get the full links out of it. So.
Nice. Oh no, that wasn't even a combo into the EX Lightning Kick. A good start for
I look like I did a lot of
Infiltration.
damage. White life.
All right, but this is Sakura.
Oh, I love that jump in right there.
Yeah, Sakura's the kind of character that just needs to hit you one time.
Ooh, he's looking for a couple of frame traps.
Yep.
Neither one worked out. Infiltration just played patiently.
Yeah, you can see right now, Sakura, 2 bars, 1 low forward and the uppercut could lead into a huge amount of damage.
You're right. This
But
could be it.
It wasn't close enough for the FADC, and here comes Shushu.
Could be a mix-up away from taking this round. Oh, buttons, but nothing. Very tense.
Yeah, this is a very bad position for Infiltration because he is in the corner now, doesn't have as much wiggle room. Nice reaction. Getting ready over that.
And then he played patiently, and I love that Shushu just did the same.
Yeah.
That's quite a way to, you know, even though that round didn't end up working out, I like that he sort of put that into Infiltration's mind. Don't expect craziness.
Yeah,
that's when you bring out craziness later.
Yeah, because that was trying to bait out an EX Shouken or something, but Shushu definitely did not take that bait. Infiltration's been making a lot of that standing roundhouse do a lot of work so far.
I definitely like Chun-Li on the ground in this. You know, in this mid-range situation, you mentioned that, yeah, Sakura finds that, she can start the party, but, ooh,
nice.
Perfect. Well, not quite perfect, unfortunately.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, no, that's it. Didn't quite get the full punish off of that. Now you see
Very
right
busy
now.
on the other side is Infiltration.
I mean, that's the advantage of a Chun-Li. You can kind of hit buttons a little bit more. It's a lot harder to whip punish her than it is a lot of other characters. Oh, nice. Just walks right under to get out of the corner situation.
Okay, here comes Shushu now.
Oh, try to chase him down.
He did that backdash really well.
Shushu definitely going for a lot of...
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, and he
red
refocuses just
focus.
like that.
Yeah.
And that's not gonna be the, yeah, that's gonna be around for sure. Shushu takes it.
There you go. Just like that. Like I said, that Sakura low forward fierce uppercut, so dangerous. At any point in time can turn a match around.
Even though Chun-Li has these great buttons and great move speed, and she definitely wins this little situation here. If Sakura finds that crouching medium kick or a jump in, you know, obviously the damage differential in the output is hugely in her favor.
Yeah, she's just one of those characters who doesn't care about what kind of life lead you have, because it's very easy to her for any time to get a perfect or a virtual perfect.
You see how Infiltration is dealing with Sakura's jump-ins. You know, he knows his character doesn't really have the best anti-airs. Okay, there's one. But for the most part, he's been walking under or dashing under just to avoid them. Exactly like that.
Yep.
So perfect placement.
As Chun-Li, you have to have a mastery of every single anti-air option, whether it's avoiding them or hitting them.
Oh, didn't get the link. Hold on now. Obviously, huge life lead. EX coming in
Now he's
for
got
Infiltration.
I don't like Shushu trying to throw fireballs at Chun-Li because that just gives Chun-Li the ability to fireball and build meter. And there it is, Infiltration takes game 1.
Yeah, smart end of the game right there by Infil. And now we don't know which player, if either one, got the matchup that they wanted there.
Right.
So I'm interested to see what Shushu does. Okay, he is
We
going
got
to
a
character select.
Like I said, he's also plays Chun-Li, but he also plays Viper. Let's see what he goes with.
Viper?
Ah, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
No. Psych. Okay, it's gonna stick with,
right.
it's gonna stick with Sakura. Gonna stick with Sakura.
I really want him to sort of play a little bit differently as far as the jump ranges that he's using. You know, like I said, Infiltration has been walking under them a lot. That means that you're jumping from...
Too close.
Yeah, so just look for that. Yeah, again.
Going right under there. Now, Sakura does have a great jumping roundhouse that can catch people trying to walk under, but Chun-Li, one of the fastest characters in terms of walk speed.
Takes a risk. I like that.
And it's really interesting. I feel like somehow Infiltration's kind of baited Shushu into this fireball game a couple of times. Sakura's fireball, obviously, not a very good projectile compared to a lot of characters.
Yeah, that's not the game she wants to play for sure.
And look at this, Infiltration now dominating the spacing, the footsies, and see, there's the backdash. Sometimes your best anti-air isn't to hit them or to counter them, it's just to get away from the situation, and Infiltration has mixed up all of his options so well.
Yeah, his movement options too. It's been tough to peg down where he's going to be. Okay, there it is. Oh, really, wake-up grab. After doing wake-up EX bird kick earlier, kind of instilling into Shushu's mind. Perfect mix-up. Infiltration takes the round. He's on match point. Ooh, tried to whip punish with Fierce.
Oh, wow, just gets him. Shushu trying to be a little over-aggressive and just...
Gotta watch out now for stun. Oh, nice
good block, yeah. Still haven't really gotten out of... Okay, now should be okay. But still, a lot of life to make up. Yeah, see? Somehow Infiltration has just really stifled what Shushu wants to do in terms of offense. Look at this backup fireball game. This is not something that you see a lot from Sakura.
Well, you know, there's plenty of time on the clock, and Shushu has not quite 2 bars, so...
That was such a beautiful walk-up throw.
That's really unfortunate for him. That was the source of potential huge damage output, and he lost it.
Yeah.
And after that, it was just all infill. He takes it 2-0 pretty convincingly. Like I said, a lot of people are looking at him to go far.
Yep.
And why not? He's had the proven success, and even in this year, he hasn't gone to as many major things as some other players, but when he has won almost all of them.
Right. I mean, this year for Infiltration, I mean, if you say that he's had a bad year, I mean, I always make this analogy, it's like saying you're watching a bad Pixar film kind of thing, you know, like, because a bad year for Infiltration is still better than like a year for like most people.
I mean, yeah,
you know
of
what
course.
I mean? So it's just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. All right.
But Infiltration moving on in winner's bracket. Now we're going to see this matchup here. This is a matchup I'm really interested in because I actually am. I don't know what to expect out of this matchup. I really don't.
Okay.
I really don't. Now we know Valmaster most likely going to go with Chun-Li, one of the best Chun-Lis in the world. Very aggressive Chun-Li also.
Yeah. Even when he's not necessarily rushed down, but he's very buttonsy. He's very. I guess aggressive is just a good way to put it. Even defensively, he will press buttons. That said, I mean, Shen does the same thing.
Yes.
And he likes to play offense too.
But my question is, I mean, who is Shin gonna go with, right? I mean, this is a player that he won Evolution 2013 with Gen, but at like this past year, we've seen a lot of Poison, for example. He's been using a lot of Poison at the events that he's been playing at. He did use Gen against Daigo at CPT Asia Finals, though, so obviously he's still keeping up with the character. He's still very strong with that character. So, but I'm still very curious to see who he's going to go with. All right. Once again,
thumbs up.
When I originally saw that this was going to be the matchup, I wasn't sure like if they hadn't played each other, but I did get some intel from on Twitter and everything like that, so that they in fact have played each other. And look at this, yeah, here we go. Shin is gonna go with Poison.
Oh yeah, Valmaster's gonna. And that just like that, without giving any time to Shin to pick another character. I love it. No, I don't think. I mean, look, I didn't expect a different character, so I'm really interested to see how this works out.
All right, a matchup none of us was expecting.
Yeah.
And Elena, a character not a lot of people considered particularly strong in this game, but so many players doing so well with this character. Just recently at DreamHack Winter, we saw Gamerby do amazing with Elena. Now, the advantage of this kind of a situation with Elena versus Poison is if you focus absorb a lot of these fireballs, you can just heal a lot.
Yeah, you're right. And her focus is really far, so if he gets it right on a focus or on a slide, then he can get in, he can be a threat from about that range. But as you see, it has not worked out so far.
Right. Yeah, it seems like Valmaster's he's being very aggressive right now. He's playing right into Poison's game.
I mean, you got to keep in mind too. There's something funky about where her fireballs are. There's not exactly where they look.
Oh, here we go, big opportunity, but no, drop that combo. And hasn't had a chance to use Ultra 2. Just never had an opportunity to set it up.
That round could have gone pretty differently without that much changing. Valmaster just sort of caused a lot of, or had a lot of unforced errors.
Gets the combo, wow.
And Shin just backs off.
No, it's smart because this is the game that Shin wants to play, and it worked perfectly last round. It didn't seem like Valmaster had figured out a way to get in just quite yet. Oh, nice. Gets right over that kick.
Oh, I love that setup. Yeah. Oh, that's punished. Yes.
3, not quite dead, but not a good
just
situation.
did it right there.
Yeah.
right there. I don't know about this pick from Valmaster.
I mean, the thing about it is...
you see his expression right there. It did not go how we wanted.
Let's just put it this way. He had healing, right? So you're not going to get hit by Wake Up Ultra. The worst thing that you're going to get hit by is maybe a Wake Up Uppercut.
Okay.
And you're not going to take that much damage off of that, right? So perfect opportunity. Just go for that meaty fireball. Very smart from Shin.
Yeah, I just feel like that didn't go at all how Valmaster planned it to go. He was focusing and sliding at ranges where it can work, just not with the right timings. Okay, so he's going to go with Chun-Li.
Yeah, see, that was the interesting thing. Is I like the Elena pick because if you focus a lot of fireballs and dash away and just heal all day, you kind of negate that poison fireball game. We've seen Elena's do it to Guile before, but maybe it just wasn't going to work.
Well, back to a character that he's played for longer. I was really interested when I sort of read about his story that he came to prominence in Cross Tekken, and so he went back to SF4 after that, which means he's like the only top player I know who sort of came from Cross Tekken and went to SF4.
Right. Maybe that was his team. Maybe it was Chun Elena. All right, here we go. So now Valmaster trying to get it there. That's a great counter.
Where's she going? Yep, nice block.
Shin right now playing this game exactly as he wants to play, just controlling the tempo of this entire match.
Okay. Valmaster now has the corner, looking for counter hits.
Oh, nice.
Whoa.
Going in there with a little fancy mix-up. But Shin took minimal damage off of that. Wow! I think Shin probably thought he was going to dash forward after the FADC. Went for that uppercut. Gets out of the corner, which is huge because now you're not in danger of getting juggled by Ultra One.
Very important thing for Valmaster to know is that there haven't been any focuses in reaction to the Hazanshu. He can just kind of walk around doing it.
But
those fireballs are in such a weird spot. It's like they're not where you think.
Yeah, and see right there, Valmaster, when he neutral jumped, he saw the fireball, was like, am I going to land on this? I'm just going to block. And so he's not going to hit a button. And Shin just took the opportunity to just smack her right out of the air.
Immediately walking forward is Valmaster. He wants to play this off. Oh, wow.
A lot of meter. Oh, no. Yep, what's the mix-up?
Well.
Yeah. Obviously, that's a flash kick. Oh, wow. Nice.
Really nice conversion.
Yep.
In the mix-up again. Yeah, I love that he pressed buttons this time. He was not dissuaded.
Yep. Shin says you're not going to do the expert kick twice. Just didn't believe it. Oh, missed it. Here we go. He's going to be able to combo the Ultra. No, he's going to save it. Oh, what?
That was so nice. And he's a big threat right now.
Yep, like I said.
Can't throw fireballs.
Oh, if he can just get the knockdown, then he can go right into Ultra. He should be able to take this round. That's what he's looking for right now. Oh, there it is. Oh, no, he drops it. He went for the fancy combo, but he didn't quite get it.
Oh, Shin's got to do something about those Hazanshu.
Oh, that was not what...
Wow, look, that worked out for Valmaster.
Right.
But that's a little bit of a scramble. Those rounds can be nice, though. You know, they can get you back into it.
Oh, yeah. It's like feeling like fortune's falling on your side a little bit, playing a little bit more confident afterwards. Yeah, but you see, Valmaster, like you said, has been able to get in a lot with those Hazanshu. Oh, there it is, that block.
And you can see how much more confident he is in these ranges. He hasn't missed any focus yet.
Oh, he could have went for a big combo there. Just didn't think he was close enough maybe for a good lightning kick combo. Went for a throw instead, and Shin just protected.
They're trying to wait. Okay.
I love how Shin is playing this still. He has not changed his game plan at all. He knows that it's been working. There's been no reason for him to change it.
Oh, didn't link it.
And every time Valmaster has had an opportunity to get some momentum
that
going.
was so good to chase down the backdash.
And Shin gets out. Yeah.
Oh, he's looking. He thinks that he's going to focus. And it just never came. It just never came.
And there it is. You can see Valmaster just not happy, probably thinking about that Elena pick.
Look, it's a 2 out of 3. Right, I mean, if you're not super confident, then no, it might not work out. So one player from France moves on in the winner's side, one player from France going to losers. Okay, now for the last matchup, you can see them right here. Right here. The last first round matchup.
Two guys who have a lot of experience fighting against each other. Daigo Umehara versus Justin Wong. As we mentioned, one of the most infamous clips, the Daigo parry, coming at the expense of Justin Wong. But then Justin, in 2009, resetting the bracket against Daigo in grand finals of Street Fighter 4.
Hey, using a host of characters.
Yeah, with an unexpected Balrog pick in that situation. Daigo did come out on top in the end, though. And so Daigo has pretty much had the upper hand in most of their encounters. They played each other just earlier this year at the Tokyo Game Show event put on by Mad Cats. And yeah, Daigo took that one pretty solidly as well.
And he's looked so good lately, Daigo. Yeah. If you had a chance to watch Topanga League, there it is. Justin Wong on the left, Daigo Umehara on the right. You can see their Twitters down at the bottom. Like I said, he just had a great showing at Topanga.
Yes.
He was so dominant.
But now
so
my
excellent.
question is who is Justin going to go with?
Well, he's locked into Rufus, so that's going to be Rufus.
All right.
If this is not a button check, we'll find out shortly. I don't know. But yeah, I'm so excited. These players get to play in first round.
First round,
You think of this as being sort of a later tournament match, but no, it's first round. Capcom Cup, 16 of the best.
We've already seen some really unexpected results. I was not expecting, for example, Fudo to do so well against Bonchan. So let's see what's going to happen here. These crazy first-round matches, and yep, here we go. Justin going with Rufus.
Ooh, comes in for the grab immediately. Daigo maybe looking for another dive kick.
Of course, Justin, very good footsies with Rufus, but he's going up against Daigo, who has one of the most precise spacing games.
Ooh, missed. Oh, counter hit. Yeah, there's the stun. Rufus has low stun. He can't take that many hits in this matchup.
Oh, is he going for fanciness? He is!
Oh, Daigo Umehara, and he gets the corner out of it, and a lot of damage. And Justin techs, and he threatens with a dive kick, looking for stand around house.
How did that miss?
Looked for it.
Great start here for Daigo. Look at this life lead. Yeah, it's just not even going to give him an opportunity. And he dive kicks from the front. Yep.
That was tricky. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Good, great movement by Daigo in that match.
All right, so Daigo taking first round pretty solidly, convincingly. Daigo's sitting on a full meter, so he's got a lot of FADCs coming. Evil Ryu, or even Red Focus as well, because don't forget, Evil Ryu has very easy combos into Red Focus. Nice, baited it out. Yeah, just counters that, and then gets the overhead, and then the dive kick.
There's a timing you can do that, where you can block the dive kick in time. Oh, no stun, but next hit will do it, there it is!
And that's even better for Daigo, because the follow-up combo will do more damage, and Daigo takes that first game just like that.
That's the trouble with Rufus in that matchup. He's so big. He has not that much stun.
And like I said before, when we saw Ricky versus Justin, that, you know, Evil Ryu has some character-specific combos that go on forever against Rufus.
That's right, yeah. Justin hasn't really been able to make that much of an adjustment. Daigo is just getting in. I love that he's pushed his opponent backwards, sticking out some great buttons. And just totally in control right now.
Yeah, and that dive kick has been really hurting Justin's anti-air game with that low strong. It just hasn't been working. A nice uppercut. Gets the axe kick juggle.
There's got to be something big that Justin brings out. That's, I mean...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he needs something big. He needs a big momentum changer. He needs something that will make Daigo rethink how he's playing. Because right now, how Daigo's playing is working out crazy good.
And you see one of the things, Daigo, one of the only players I've seen do this a lot. When he does the uppercut FADC, he'll hold the focus a little bit to see if they block. And if he does, he'll let the focus rip.
Yeah, we're starting to see that more often.
Yeah, and if he hits it, then he'll dash forward and get the juggle. Ooh, that's punish time, yep. Oh, then he just heads back away. Didn't feel like he could do more. Okay, here's an opportunity for Justin. He's getting in there.
Daigo now on defense, and he wakes up with buttons.
Wow, goes for the soft knockdown on the target combo.
Oh man, his decisions are so good.
Oh, what's this decision here? Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that read! Yeah, he went after him.
I mean, look, there's not damage out of that, but just what that says about what he's willing to do, the positioning. Chip out, there it is! Yeah. Daigo takes it very convincingly.
Daigo Umehara I'm sure a lot of people in their fantasy brackets have Daigo coming out on top of this event, and you can see
Going deep.
why.
Going deep, for sure.
One of the strongest players in the world, and just recently in the past couple of months, like, he's another player who's had a bad year, you know,
Yeah.
considering, I mean, a lot of people, when they saw his placing at EVO, when he got eliminated, pretty early on.
Relatively.
Yeah, before the top 32, everyone's like, oh, Daigo's washed up now. But, I mean, how can you ever say a player like Daigo is washed up? I mean, I think he'll be one of the best at Street Fighter until he's like 80 years old.
Until he doesn't want to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, but in this tournament, he knows everybody who is here.
Yes.
When he's had the chance to do that, he has dominated.
Yes.
When he's had the chance to put in the time, whether it's a long exhibition or whether it's a round robin or whether it's an event like this, he gets to sort of figure out exactly what to do in advance. And just puts it into play. I mean, the excellent spacing he had. I love the timings, the little mix-ups. All that stuff was perfect.
Yeah, against players who have done well against him in the past. Infiltration, for example, has beaten Daigo at 2 evolutions. But then when they played a 1-to-10 matchup, I mean, Daigo had an opportunity to study that match and figure out what's going on. And as soon as he did, he just came out and just dominated that exhibition. And he's done it against Shen as well. And as you mentioned, 16 players here, well, 15 opponents for him. He knows every single one. So he's probably studied every single one of them.
It's quite a first round, right?
Yeah.
That was the first round of winners. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more in just a bit. Dude, I can't hear it.
Turtle Beach Ear Force Stealth 500X. Completely wireless Xbox One headset. Revolutionary surround sound. 50mm speakers. DTS surround sound modes. Ear Force Stealth 500X. Turtle Beach. Change your game.
Take away nothing else from my class. Let it be this. If you don't have the magic, don't bother.
I've seen you be $500,000 up.
I've been up $2.5 million.
If I give you this money and you don't pay me back, I will kill your entire bloodline.
You have to go.
Because I've seen you in your other life?
I'm gonna kill that girl. Do you understand the gravity of your situation?
I know what I have to do.
Mark Wahlberg. The Gambler. Rated R.